Alright, this is Calabos, and we are playing Planescape Torment. So, I am kind of getting frustrated with my inability to find a place to sell. I need to find what's her name, Crazy Pants. Tell her that we have solved her problem. Come on, where are you? Ah, there she is, there she is. Hey, come back. Oh my god. Back. Back. Okay. Greetings, Ingress. You want now? I found someone who can take you back home. Want to go? Want to leave this place? His name is Kandrin. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him, alright? Ingress says nothing, merely nods quietly, her teeth chattering inside her mouth. I'll go back and meet Kandrin at the smoldering corpse bar and make sure everything turned out alright.
Updated my journal.
Alright. Cool. Monument. I just figured out there's a map by like hitting the M button on accident, so there you go. That is kind of where we need to go.
I've never seen something so ugly. I've not. Slow single day it is.
Okay, so there we go. Alright.
Done.
Bar.
Why not then? Just show it to me.
Oh, wait. No. This is the bar, I think. Nope, that is a tattoo shop. There's the bar.
I'm gone.
Come on inside.
Hi, guys.
See the burning man. He's on the spit. You'll love it. You, sir, come on in.
Alright, so let's go talk to Andrew.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Now the question is,
Hey. Hey. Hey, come on. Hey. 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 What's the word, Chief?
Wait, are those actually a thing? 1 to 6 crushing, speed 4, weight 1, only by Mort. Ah, nice.
Okay.
I'm gone. Die.
Damn it.
I'm hurt. Damn. Don't let it end like this.
Okay, so we're down to like 2
Welcome
of them.
back, Chief.
All right.
Oh my god. Keeps murdering me.
Done.
So no, so these are staying here. So what we can do then is let's find kind of
I'm
like
gone.
a place where we can just dump things. Let's empty our inventory. So there's the inn that's like right over here, I think. Yeah. Let's go to the inn.
Damn. Done.
What's up? Sure, why not? Hey,
All right.
quit being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual. Yeah? Sure, why not?
Done.
Damn it.
We can get some easy money just like running back and forth in here. That is clearly not where the we actually need it there. Flop house, rag picker. Let's go here. Let's talk to
updated my journal.
Alright.
I'm gone.
Yep. Drop thing. Ah, sweet. Ground item. Let's keep the key.
Don't want to part with that.
That. What? Heals 9 hit points. Oh. Get all of our stuff. Arm. Alright. If we ever find a place to sell things, we're gonna be good. Wow, fully healed. There. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Done.
Hey, Cutter, I got a good place for you to stay. Come inside. Get a room in there, Cutter. We got warm beds in here, Cutter. Come on in.
Damn it. Did you see that?
She's submissive, she's wonderful, she's luscious, she's yours for a price.
Hey, you! Hey, Cutter, come on inside and get warm. We'll give you a nice bed.
All right.
Portion of the hive. Hive thugs. Hive dweller. Hive dwelling. Raskin's kip. know who Braskin is. Check our journal. Southeast section of the hive. Is that where I am? Oh, fancy. I like this plan. Prior of SNN. Streams of tears have carved channels down this man's dust-covered face. He looks to be a monk or a holy man of some sort. The dirt covering his body makes it nearly impossible to see the man beneath. He's chanting and rolling his head back and forth. It looks like some sort of ritual. Greetings. The man stops his frenzied chanting and glares at you with his tear-rimmed eyes. He opens his parched mouth to speak, but all he can manage is a bitter croak. What's wrong? Why are you crying? I am a crier of SNN.
Updated my journal.
Who is SNN? The man throws back his head and gives a rasping laugh. It sounds brutal and defeated. SNN. It is not a man, but a city. Why do you cry for a city? You cry its name because SNN must not be forgotten. All the criers of SNN carry this burden. Born a city? Why do you do such a thing? Because its name is all that remains, its avenues of light, great spiraling parks. When it was laid waste and reduced to memory, only 3/4 of its people survived. Our duty to see that its name was remembered across the plains. Many criers of SNN have died for the sake of remembering many. The place is you and the others at risk. Why don't you stop? Tears I shed, the dust that cloaks me. These things are as nothing compared to what awaits should I give up my sacred burden. Must see to it that its name is remembered. We are living memorials to its passage. That's so, then what happens if you all die? Fresh tears spring to the crier's eyes. And his dust-caked face cannot disguise his look of despair. I do not know. Criers of SNN cannot mourn it forever. Even now, the dust clings to our robes. It dries in our mouths. Our bodies wither and die. Is there any way I could help you? You are kind to ask. The crier shakes his head. Unless you can immortalize SNN, there's no help to be had. Must it be immortalized by a man? Would a tombstone serve? The crier blinks. Tombstone? It's a stone that records a man's name, his life, and a eulogy. If it serves a man, could it not also serve a city that has died? Stones may do such thing? Yes, and their lifetime is much longer than a man's. If its name was carved on stone, would SNN's memory be served? Man pauses. Would others see this name? Yes, it would be there for all to see, long after you have died. The man nods. If such a thing were possible, he turns to you. Where would one find such a stone? Exchange for some coppers. We're greedy. Then you shall have it. The crier reaches into his robe and draws forth 5 copper coins. That's off to you. That's all I have. I hope it's enough. It'll have to do. I'll return when I've placed SNN's name on
Updated
stone.
my journal.
Oh my gosh. Again with the attacking.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
I'm hurt.
Did you see that?
Okay, so now that we know what these bot charms are, let's put these up to our quick slot. Select item, use on. That is much better. Harlot, Lector, Prior. hostile jerk over there. Office of Vermin and Disease Control. This foul-looking man is quick to notice he's caught your attention. In moments, he's upon you, hawking his wares. He carries a long wooden pole. Dozens of skinned and cooked rats dangle from it. As he speaks, he gestures to them with his broad, filth-encrusted hand, smiling a yellow, snaggletooth grin all the while. Boy, Cutter, how you doing there? What sort of delicious Ratsies is you interested in this fine day? Examine. What sort of rats do you have? Baked spice, boiled chard, scrumptious, doubtful. Oh my god. Well, I'm Creedon, sometimes called Creed, the butcherer of rats. Miles Grandiose, posing ill-matched road of yellow, broken, and crooked teeth. Certainly seem friendlier than most around here. Well, Cutter, I try. Result of my business, I think. Most folks around here are beery and downright unfriendly lot. I want every Cutter to know that Creedon's always got a warm smile and a piping or fresh cooked Ratsie for him. He winks at you. Other question. What is that building behind you? That's the Office of Vermin and Disease Control, Cutter. I sell my rat tails there for drink. I cook the little blighters up and sell them. Someone pays for the tails of these rats? Right, Cutter. There's a book in the Office of Vermin and Control named Law who pays a bounty on them. A copper a head per tail, it would say. But gotta be brain vermin they do, not just ordinary rats. Brain vermin? Boy, Cutter. Brain vermin, foul creatures they are. Now your normal rats, they just eat stored goods and multiply, spread disease and all that. A nuisance really, no more. The cranium rat though, brain vermin, what I go after, they're just trouble. You get more than a handful of the little pikers together, they start to get smart on you. Sometimes real smart. They become more intelligent. Sure as I'm standing here before you, they do. If I run across any more than 2 score of them, I'd flee from my case like that. Snaps to emphasize the point. I would. You get many of them in a pack. Why? They get smart as a man, they do. Go on. Here's my best advice for you, Kyle. You're bent on catching brain vermin, stick to small packs, a dozen or so at most. But I tell you, he steps closer, his breath fetid in your face, and speaks in a hushed tone. You run into more than that, more than a couple dozen. Run like you're in the shadow of the lady. He backs away from you again. Why? What's there to fear? Sorcery, Kyle. Sorcery. It's enough of those little fiends in their space. They gain all sorts of old powers. They can bash us brain poor as years they will. Downright frightening. Just wrong, I tell you. That's why Sigil's so eager to be rid of them. Bounty and all. Sigil? Aye, Sigil, the cage. What you be looking to know, Cutter? Another question. What, the hive here? What you looking to find out, Cutter? Why it's called the hive? The rat catcher scratches his chin, fingers leaving oily smudges behind. Number of stories about that there are, so I understand it. There's a cluster of buildings somewhere, a tangled mess of shacks and ruins. It serves as a gathering place of ground of sorts, called the hives. And so that's where these slums, the old lord, takes their name from. Gathering ground for whom? Man's friendly demeanor takes turns to scowl. Troublemakers, Cutter. Even if you could find the place, I'd recommend you stay away from there, I would. All I'll say about it. He wipes his nose with a sense of finality. Scowl now gone. What's of interest around here? Not sure what you're interested in, Cutter. Let me know and mayhap old Creedon can point you in the right direction. Looking for work. Not much work in the hive, really. Most folks just busy themselves with getting food and staying alive. We could gather debtors like the collector. Could hunt brain vermin for bounty. Colonel. Sorry, Cutter. Can't say I've seen one of those spat. Questions? I don't think we want one of his rats. I think we'll pass. See you leaving, Cut. Before you go, would you like a nice, delicious Ratsie? One for the road, you might say? Or not. Let's take spiced. The rat meat is aromatic and quite spicy, apparently marinated in some sort of herbal mixture before being cooked. It's a bit greasy and rather rich, tasting of some other meat you've had before. Man looks at you expectantly. No more for me. Let's go away and see if we can. More thugs. I mean, I guess it's quite reasonable to be in the bad part of town and attacked. Ash Mantle. This guy's name. Let's talk to them. Miriam, this old woman stands by the wall, staring off into the distance. She seems to be unconcerned with the flow of traffic around her and clutches a wooden pole from which dozens of small fish are dangling. Greetings. Oh, sir. Wince at you a moment, trying to discern your identity. Oh my, I was thinking you were one of my Wrigley customers. Offers her fish pole. Tuna, mackerel, sea cucumber. No fish, thanks. I have some questions. Do I look familiar? She pauses for a moment. Yeah, you do. Or I think you're a man with your very likeness, sir. A long time ago. Tell me. It wasn't back then either, but I saw you walking past a small group trailing around behind me. What these people look like, it's hard to say. Long ago, and you walked by so quick-like, but I remember now the way you held your head up. There was a woman following you, trying to stop you, trying to get you to turn around and speak to her, but you pushed her away. Happened then. Beautiful woman she was, looked so sad, so angry all at once. She stood there for a moment, then followed along behind you, just the same, hustling to catch up. What else was there? Two other gentlemen with you. Only one I remember clearly was tall, thin, reeked of bub. He did. A little across the way, looked like he hadn't bathed in ages too. He followed you close. He did, never said a word. Acted like the woman wasn't even there, even when she bumped against him, trying to stop you. That's all I remember, sir. All right. Number 5. So we're gonna call it here. We're at 25 minutes already. 28 minutes. Wow, time flies. Really enjoying this. I mean, I have no idea if anybody else is. You should let me know in the comments whether you actually are liking this or not. Because I think it's pretty chancy whether it shows me views and stuff like that. But yeah, if you did like it, leave me a like, leave me a note. You know, have suggestions or advice. No spoilers. Just like, you know, don't look stuff up to clue me in. Like general stuff, I suppose. But yeah. So have a good night.